back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another exciting video. So guys, in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a truth or dare crazy question edition, and if I'm unable to answer a question or do a dare, well, I have to take a shot. And with me here I have this. You already know what it is. So if I'm unable to do a dare, I take a shot. So let's begin with the questions. We don't need to waste any time talking about things that are not in. So with me here, I have a few questions. So I don't know if I'm going to start. Let me start with the simple ones. The ones that I can answer. So okay, the first question is, when was the last time you lied? First of all, let me tell you guys, I don't think I'm a good liar. Every time I lie, I will always end up saying the truth eventually. Like, I don't know how to lie. That's the thing about me. So I can't remember. When was the last time? Oh, there was this time that some bad things happened, and I had to call my mom and lie to her about something that had happened so that I don't appear as a bad person. Yeah, so I was just doing it to protect my image and reputation. So yeah, I lied. It was like a month ago. Yeah, a month ago. So that's easy. So we're going to do truth and then we do dare. We do a truth and then we do a dare. So eat raw piece of garlic. Ew! I can never do that. No way. I think it's too early to be taking shots, but we're doing this for the video. I can never eat a raw garlic. I'd rather die. If someone held a gun on my face and told me, eat raw garlic, I'd be dead. When was the last time you cried? I cried on, when is today? Juicy ndo nililia last. And it's because I had gone to the shop and then I fell down and broke my leg. Like, it was so painful. I couldn't resist. I started crying. The good thing is some people are there to help me out, and yeah, but it's still swollen. I can't. Right now when I'm walking, I'm limping. Yeah, so that's a bit easy. Try to put your whole fist in your mouth. I don't know how I feel about that, but okay, let's try. My hands are clean, just so you know. Msiseme alikuwa anaingiza mkono chafu kwa mdomo. So let's try. The last time. Apparently, it's not possible. So I have tried. Have you ever peed in the shower? I don't think I can answer that one, but I know most people have. Personally, I don't feel like I'm supposed to disclose that kind of information to you guys. So I'm just gonna make it easy for me and take a shot. Woo! Guys, wanasemanga mapema ndio best, but hii ni mapema sana. So let's go to the third. I don't even know the numbers at this point. I'm just going to just read out the questions. So we go to there, and it says, do 100 squats. 100 squats. Ningefanya, but mguu yangu imevunjika, so it's going to be hard. So I guess I gotta do this. We got to do what we got to do. On to the next question, which is truth. What's your worst habit? Uh, my worst habit that I actually really hate, I can use that hate because I actually hate it, is the fact that I procrastinate things. Like, why do I postpone everything? Especially for my content. Like, I could be creating content every day. I could be just doing content every day, but I choose not to because I'm too lazy. So every time I procrastinate, I'm like, I'm going to do it next time. I'm going to start on Monday. Even I keep on practice. Guys, okay, hizo shot tatu already zimeniweza, so mkisikia speech yangu ni kama imebadilika kidogo, mtanielewa tu. So I tend to procrastinate things a lot, even when I'm like, maybe I've decided like on Monday I'm going to start working out. Your Monday kifika, I'm like, nah, let's do it next Monday. So like that's a very big problem to me because I feel like inani pushingi behind. I could be very far if I didn't procrastinate. So yeah, that's a very bad habit. I need to change that. So let's go to the next question. At yell out the first word that comes out of your mind. Curtains. Ziko hapa mbele yangu. Yes, nimejibu hiyo. So let's go to truth. What's the worst date you've been on? So guys, this is like a very crazy story. There was this time that I was in campus, my first year, and then there was this person, I can't even remember the face, I can't even remember the name. He called me out and told me that he would like to take me out for dinner. And before he wanted to meet me in town, we go for lunch, for dinner, and then later on we go somewhere and drink, So when we went to town, it was all good and all that. So our next destination was Lavington. So we went to Lavington. It was all good. The vibe was on and everything. So when we went to Lavington, he ordered a few drinks for me and him. And then we started drinking. We got tipsy, but me, I was a bit cautious, so I wasn't drinking as much as him. But for him, he was just drinking. Then I was wondering, why is he drinking this much? And then tukakunywa, and then at some point akakaa ni kama anaenda kuzima. So he was like, let me go to the washroom, I'm coming back. So he went to the washroom, but sikuona akienda direction ya washroom, naona nikaa anaenda nje. So I was like, maybe kuna washroom ingine nje because I didn't know the place very well. Wacha nikwambie, unajua mtu alienda na akaenda kabisa. He disappeared. I don't know where he went. I tried calling him. Bills zimeletwa kwa table. I don't have enough money because I'm still like a first year student. So like, even if I had money, it wasn't enough to pay for all the bills. Like bills in Lavington are high. So I was so confused. It was around 1:30 at night. So the only option I had was to call my mother. But I did that using my sister. I called my sister and told her to tell my mom that so I had to lie because I didn't want it to seem weird. I told her to tell my mom that I was walking home and then I got arrested by police for just walking around usiku. So when my mom was told that, of course I told her that they wanted me to like give them a certain amount of money. Sa hiyo ni pesa yenye nilikuwa nafaa nilipe nayo bill. Uzuri, Mungu ni nani, mamangu ni mzuri, akanitumia pesa and then I paid the bill. But that was a crazy date actually. And from there nika develop a fear, like when someone asks me out, I was a bit skeptical those days, but nowadays when someone asks me out, I have to make sure I am loaded, like niko na pesa zangu just in case of anything. So yeah, I don't know if it's crazy to you, but for me it's a bit crazy. So that was a truth. Ati seductively eat a banana. No, I can't do that. I don't have a banana in the house, so even if I had it, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want you guys to see my other side. So cheers to another shot. That's crazy. So let's go to truth. So what's the most trouble you've been in? Uh, there was this time that we were traveling to coasts and we were using SGR, and then it was that time. It was in, I think it was in 2017. Yeah, elections zilikuwa zina approach that time, so we were in the we were seated like with my friends, the ones that we were going with, and then we were talking about politics, of which I feel like it was not the right time to talk about that. So I was telling my friends about my experience that morning. I had a crazy morning that day. Like, there were two people from a certain tribe, I can't say. They were trying to attack me and my friend because we were light skinned, so they assumed we were a certain tribe. So they were trying to attack us, and they were like so aggressive towards us, and we had done nothing to them. So I was telling my friends about that crazy story, and then now we started talking about politics and the way things were going at that time. And then there was this policeman who was seated next to us. He was listening to everything. So at the end, he assumed that we were just spreading hate and we were just talking bad things about politics. And then he was like, that is spreading, I don't know, it's politics is a sensitive topic to some people. So he assumed that we were talking out of hatred and all that, and then he wanted to arrest us. He was like, especially me, kwanza mimi ndio nilikuwa nimekaa like mahali amekaa alikuwa ananiona mimi pekee nikiongea, but hao watu wengine wako wanaonekana, so mimi ndio niliget kwa trouble. So he was like, I'm going to arrest you tukifika, it's called what, this place, hii place yenye watu wanastopingi ndio like waendelee, which hata iapply kwa SGR. So akasema tukifika hapo, inaitwa aje, hebu mnikumbushe on the comment section below. Tukifika hapo tutaarestiwa kwa sababu tulikuwa tunaongea about politics and all that. And then me, I was a bit scared because mi sikuwa nataka like mambo mob. So tukaenda tukajaribu kumuongelesha. I regret that. Kwanza tulienda na beshte yangu because me, I was like, first of all, I didn't want to go, my pride. But my friend convinced me to just go and apologize instead of like waiting to get to that stop and get arrested. So tukaenda, and then when we went to him, he was like, he was telling me, so you've brought your advocate. And then now he started threatening us. He was like talking bad things. He was telling us how we were going to get arrested and all that. Me, I was so scared. But anyway, we apologized, and then he was like, okay. So where was I? Sorry, guys. Something happened. I had to take care of it. So yeah, to come apologize here, and then he forgave us. And then after that, he has the audacity to ask for my contacts. Of course, nilimpatia kwa sababu hiyo time nilikuwa like na try kujihambu, but later on I went and blocked that contact. Yeah, so that is it. I don't know what was the question actually? The most trouble you've been in. So that was the truth. Now let's go to dare. I love the dare part because I can take shots. But say something dirty to the person you left. Woo! Guys, I think I'm getting tipsy. So if you see me talking about crazy things, just know that I'm not myself right now. Of course, I can't do that. I can't say something dirty to the person I left. That's an ex. Exes deserve to stay uko, wakasikie vibaya uko kwao. So let's go to the next question, which is truth. I kind of wish like tungefanya hii kitu na mtu. Like tungefanya na mtu ingekuwa more fun. So what I'm going to do another edition, but with my friend. And then we're still going to be taking shots. How fun is that going to be? I can't wait. I can take shots with her. Look the way she's cute. She's sleeping. Baby. What's your biggest regret? So my biggest regret, I can say, is I kind of feel like, yes, I'm book smart. I'm very book smart, but I kind of feel like I wasted my years in campus. I feel like my dad would have just given me that money and then I start a business, because honestly for me I feel like naweza tafuta pesa bila kuingia shule. Yeah. So I kind of feel like I wasted my 4 years in campus, because even what I went to school to study, hakuna kitu hata moja nishaitumia nje after high school. Not after high school, after campus. It's almost 3 years now since I finished campus. So I kind of feel like haijanisaidia at all. I also felt it when I was studying. I was like, this thing is not going to help me at all. So I kind of feel like I regret it. I regret going to campus. Yes, it's good to have the certificates and all that, but I kind of feel like I wasted a lot of time in that. I would have done something else which would have benefited me even more. At the end of the day, not everyone is meant to succeed based on what based on their like in umesomea. Some people are street smart, some people know how to look for money, and I feel like I'm that type of a person who can just look for money and without having to go to school. So yeah, that's my biggest regret. Going to campus. It says try to lick your elbow. Elbow. Elbow ni gani? Ni acha ni search what elbow is. Nika nimesahau akiwa. What's an elbow? Ni hapa. Sindio? So I am supposed to try to lick it. Haiwezi nimekataa, but nimejaribu. Why did your last relationship break down? First of all, my last relationship was like 3 years ago, and it broke down because the guy couldn't commit and he couldn't communicate enough. So we hadn't dated, we had not dated for long, but there was chemistry and all that. And then one day he just decided to go silent. I'm trying to reach this guy, is unreachable. So I was like, what's up with this guy? And me, I'm that type of a person that is egocentric. Siwezi bembeleza mtu. So when I saw this, najua the fact that tulikuwa tuna date, hata kama alikuwa na go through something, I feel like ange communicate, but he didn't. So me, when he went silent on me, that is something that I can't. That is the worst thing you can ever do to me, like go silent on me, because I'll start asking myself, did I do something wrong? What happened? What's wrong with this guy? Am I the one who's the problem? So I feel like communication is very important to me, and he wasn't good at that. So I just had to break it off. And then when I went to search, I found out that he already had a girlfriend before proposing to me to become his girlfriend. So he was already dating someone else, but I think he was dating that other person because of money. You know, Nairobi is a very crazy place. Men will date older women for money. Women will date older men for money. So he was dating an older woman for money. So I kind of feel like he needed like a younger girlfriend. That's why he came to me. So I don't know what was happening at that time. I think they were like having issues. So he decided to mute on me and then give her more attention or something. And then when I found out that he was cheating, or maybe I was the side chick, I decided to block him. Not to block him, to just go silent on him and break up with him. And then later on, he came and explained the situation. He was like, I'm sorry, and all those things. But at that time, I'd already moved on. It was like 3 weeks later. That's when he came and talked to me. And then I was like, I can't do this. I just don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to be your friend. I want nothing to do with you. And we ended it. Yeah. So that was okay, guys. I'm struggling to talk. I'm so lit. So 3 more questions. Talk for a minute. Should I do it or not? Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So let me show you guys how this thing is done. I'm like, how are these guys going to see me? But that's a glimpse of what I can do. Of course, I can do better, but that's for today. If you want a track video from me, you can tell me on the comment section, and then I can actually do like a video where I'm just twerking. The whole thing is just twerking. So, what's the worst thing you've ever said to someone? Okay. So, what's the worst thing you've ever said to someone? Okay. First of all, let me say this. Me, I respect people and I respect people's opinions, but once you try to poke me and poke me like ile naweza tolerate nonsense until niko like I can't handle this anymore. I'm gonna have to react. So the worst thing that I said to someone after they poked me for days and days, I was like, you are a loser. You have nothing. Like you can never achieve anything. I said that because I was angry and because someone pushed me to the corner. I told them they are a loser and they can never achieve anything in life, which I actually regret because they have so much potential. I only said that because I wanted like to make them feel bad because they were like constantly pushing me to the edge and they made me do that. I'm not a bad person, but I know you guys understand when someone is like trying to push you to say something bad, eventually you just let it out. So yeah, I did that, but I regret it. I'm so sorry. If you're ever going to watch this video, just know that I didn't mean what I said. I just said it out of anger. Last and final question, or the final question, or the last question. The final question is so nasty. I don't know. It says, show off your orgasm face. You guys expect me to show that? Never, never. So I was saying I can't do that. I can't show my orgasm face. That would be weird. So I'm just gonna have to do this. Oh my god. So yeah, I think we are done here. Guys, it was fun doing this with you guys, and if you feel like you would want more of this, even if it's not me alone, like me with my friends, you can tell me on the comment section. I always appreciate it when someone comments on my comment section because I know like that person actually watched my videos. So I'm always very happy. Please help me get to 100 subscribers. At least when I get to 100 subscribers, maybe I'm gonna be consistent. So maybe I need your support, you guys. So I think that was it from me today. Guys, up until next time. Bye.